Welcome back into the Nexus Gaming series. On the left-hand side, we have Cool Cats and Kittens. On the right, it is going to be gillyShark at Bingo Night. We have got, for the side of Cool Cats and Kittens, Beowulf on the Hanzo, Pushover on the Jaina, Hovarth on the May, Lubidim on the Brightwing, and Crazy on the Olaf, Balog, and Eric. To the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night, they will be having Stark on the Hogger, Thundercats on the Lucio, Schumann on the Rainer, and Lazy Hydra on the Anubrak. Now, as I said, we've got a prediction for Journeyman's Cooking. We'll start that prediction right now. Level 1 Hogger. Each hero hit by Easy Throw Dynamite heals you for 8%. Hitting heroes with Easy Throw Dynamite permanently increases your health by 10 to a maximum of 750 bonus health. You need 75 stacks. So will Hogger finish this level 1 by the end of the game? Get your gambles in. Yes or no? Will this talent be done by the end? He's already got 1 stack out of 75, and Eric has gone down. All we can say at this point is,
hey, listen.
The gamble has begun. You know this team? Do you, Stark? Never heard of them before. It's wild to me that they're only sieging top lane with 3 heroes. It's so crazy that they're only sieging top with 3 heroes. I have no idea. You think you... No, Stark, that's not true. That's not true. You're already at 5 stacks. That's like 10%. I see TLV and I see a butcher pick. I don't know when the last Vikings were picked. They might have been last picked here, so that might have not been an option. Also, gillyShark at Bingo Night, they don't play to draft. They play to bingo. gillyShark at Bingo Night, they don't play to win. They play to bingo. Winning just happens to be something that is along the way and sometimes adjacent to getting bingo. We got a bunch of camps to be grabbed here on the left and right side. We will have May going into the Slush Ball at level 1, so the Snow Blind at level 1, so we could see Slush Ball at level 4. Mr. Bandit, did something get caught in your mouth? You okay, bud? No? Alright, whatever. Just awkwardly stops. You're fine, bud. Alright, we're having a nervous day, I guess. Staggering blow into the wall, push off from Lucio, and a nice bounce from the Hogger. Lucio, the true assassin, stealing away kills left and right. You must respect the bingo, yes. Top lane Ford has already gone down from that initial siege that we had from gillyShark at Bingo Night. Invade onto the camp over here, as Schumann will get the channel onto that objective, or excuse me, onto the camp. May gonna try and slow things down with a bit of a blizzard. Chest Looter with not a whole lot of mana. Oh, Chest Looter lost all their mana, so they start losing health. That must be a new mechanic on this new hero in this new game. Wow, this character gains a lot of mana really fast. Super weird. Oh, Chest Looter, you're in chat. Hi, bud. This must be a new character. When did this get released? When did they put crabs into Heroes of the Storm? Halo shield noises intensify. If I could do the singing, the chanting, I would in a heartbeat, but I have no idea. I also really never played Halo. Not new. Gul'dan had it first. No, Gul'dan, no. Gul'dan, Hearthstone just stole that from Overwatch, realistically. Hearthstone just stole the idea away from a different game. Because we all know that most of the heroes in this game are from Overwatch. Or not from Overwatch, excuse me, are from Hearthstone. World of Warcraft is just they constantly steal ideas from Heroes of the Storm, which is wild to me. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we do have Siege Giants rocketing in. Bottom lane did lose a little bit of damage onto, excuse me, did lose the fort front gate. No damage onto the structure for the time being, as Lucio will be polymorphed by Brightwing in the rotations. Schumann getting dismounted by the Scatter, as Hanzo wants to pick up a few more stacks on that simple geometry level 1.
Best not fight over it,
Tater says hi. What's up, Tater? Have you decided not to be an evil cat today, or are you going to be continuing to be an evil cat? Probably the latter of the two. Hanzo with the agility in. Raynor is the target of all of this damage, but with 150 HP, I don't think Raynor's going to be going down. Thundercats creating a bit of a gap for Schumann to back away. One of the Vikings will go down to the Nexus forces. Might have been the setup from Stark right there on the Hogger. Bowser knows nothing but evil. You guys should train your cat better. Hanzo goes down to Lucio. Another Lucio assassin kill. Stark? Where are we going, bud? The bounty. It kind of seemed like Stark was like, you know what? I think I'm going to drink some tea really quick. Let me just hands off keyboard and mouse. I'm fine. Purring as she bites me. Yeah, see, that doesn't sound appealing to me. No, thank you. I prefer not to get stabbed by tiny needles every day. See, here's the great thing. Bandit doesn't play the game, what's under the blanket, let me shove my claws in there first. My old cat used to do that all the time, so he'd wake up with scratches all the time. You know what Bandit does? Bandit kicks me. He starts kicking me at like 6:30 in the morning because he wants food. I'll take that. I'll take getting woken up at 6:30 in the morning to feed Bandit over, hi, it's 3 in the morning, let me just scratch the shit out of your arm. Cats are great, but I don't know. I'm kind of okay with not having one for a little bit. Chest Looter, Thundercats will be able to grab the camp for the top lane. We'll cycle through the numbers. We currently have Hogger on 16 out of the 75 stacks for anyone that is wondering. We will have Hogger get a kill onto a Baylog. Spin, 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 spin. Oh, the trash can. Stark literally threw a trash can at Olaf, and the Viking did die. Lazy Hydra anchoring for Schumann on the right-hand side. Yeah. I don't miss clipping my cat's claws because I didn't declaw them. I would just take clippers and cut the nails like once every other week or so. Don't miss doing that. I don't miss fighting to keep the cat inside because he wants to go outside, and then he'd jump over the fence and then sit on the far side of the fence meowing because he's too dumb to figure out how to get back over the fence that he just jumped over. -1 brain cell, that cat. Well, seed spawns here. It will be the Garden Terror for the side of Cool Cats and Kittens if they are able to gain this seed, but I don't know if they're going to be able to step into this. So far, Lazy Hydra already zoning. Actually, maybe they will. The way that they're moving in for this, absolutely they want the seed. I do realize that I'm talking shit about cats casting a team named Cool Cats and Kittens, so that's a little bit on me. The Water Elemental from Jaina will be cleared out. Lazy Hydra very low. Cocoons the Jaina, icing in from the Mei. Thundercats just fine right now on the low side of our screen as Hanzo's Dragon Strike goes through the camp. We should have a Nubarak with 1 delay. That's a Planet Cracker for a delay. 100-second cooldown for a delay around an objective. The Spear of Adun is still better. Oh, blink forward from Chest trying to find a kill here. Should be able to kill one of this Viking. This Viking. There's a whole subreddit dedicated to orange cats with 1 brain cell. Yep, I'm honestly not surprised. I mean, there's whole Reddit things devoted to some of the most dumb shit. There is a massive Reddit community around Stormgate right now, and 99% of the population has no idea what the game's going to be played, or how the game's going to be played, or what it looks like. But there are so many threads on the Stormgate subreddit that are like, Stormgate should be this, and Stormgate should have this, and Stormgate shouldn't have this, and Stormgate shouldn't be considered this, and Stormgate should be considered. Like, it's just like, holy shit, the game. We're not even in a beta. And, like, there's already people who are, like, armchair designing a game that they don't even know anything about. It's wild to me. All right, little scatters out here and there from Hanzo. Push off from Thundercats, able to back away. Beowulf Not able to get any sort of scatter burst ability. Agility over the wall, chasing on to Lazy Hydra and Thundercats, but was this too aggressive from the Hanzo? Phase shift from Brightwing, icing in from the Mei. Cocoon will connect onto Mei. Chest Looter chases in a little bit, but will be polymorphed, having to back away. The Planet Cracker was for whammage? What whammage? That did it delayed out the objective. That's all it did. There's no wham from that. I'm willing to bet that it was some sort of bingo square that you had to play this filthy crab. Link over the wall. Thundercats was taking a bit of damage. Water Elemental from the Jaina. Dragon Strike from Hanzo as well through the objective. Does delay things out. Hogger gets a fantastic bounce, but Eric is right there. Oh, okay. Thundercats is right there as well. Chest Looter, a little low here. High five out from Thunder as well. The ice wall is created, but I feel like this is more terrain to block Lucio from getting in to help out. Hovart's so very low. The seed will be channeled by the Brightwing. Hyperion out from Raynor, getting actual value. Oh, the high five! Lazy Hydra! Oh my god. I thought Lazy Hydra was out of that. Nice snipe from Hanzo. Beowulf with the... I think that was... It must have been not a Sonic Arrow, excuse me. A Storm Bow. I didn't see a scatter, unless maybe the entire scatter went into a Nubrak, but still fantastically played. As the objective phase will get nothing much in bottom, some in mid, and top lane is probably where the most value will be gained. Is this Division B? What does the stream title say, homie? I'm on a mission from God. The Blues Brothers were on a mission from God. I'm on a mission from God. No worries, no worries. I honest to God, I only flame people just because it's just this is my life. If I didn't have a stream title, someone would ask me. If I have a stream title, someone will ask me. There's no difference. How you doing today, Hunterlust? The Nubarek player, shake my head. They seem lazy and bad. Oh god. They seem lazy. Oh, okay, yeah, you know, Lazy Hydra, ha ha ha. Bad. Oh! By the way, top lane Fort didn't take any damage from the objective phase. Not a single lick of damage from the objective. I actually thought the top lane Fort was going to be like 50% after the Baylog was pushing things up, but I got distracted by Twitch chat totally. Planet Cracker. Yeah. Woo. Play again from the Vikings on the north side of the engagement as Lucio amps it up, trying to back out. That's going to be large and in charge for this Olaf getting a stun onto Phoenix as Chest Looter's able to get the blink over the far side of the wall. Polymorph onto Schumann here. Raynor trying to back away, but there's just not enough to sustain him in this engagement. Hogger will grab a camp for the top lane as we take a look back at the talents. Level 1 for Hogger, 37 stacks. If you build it, they will come. I would hope so. I've been building this community for years, and I've just been hoping that people, you know, consistently come and watch my stream. Oh, my apologies, Lucy on the right-hand side. I was literally looking at just the camp being grabbed. Didn't see the flank from Hanzo and everything, but that's the triple kill onto the Vikings. Hanzo has a Dragon Strike through. Hogger takes a bit of damage. Oh, Chest Looter looking to back away. Nice shockwave onto the Jaina. She gets the improved ice block immediately. Cocoon onto this Mei. Blizzard around her. Clears that out quite quickly. Seed still up and available, and it looks like gillyShark at Bingo Night. They're fine with backing off and licking. Oh, wait, maybe not. No. Raynor is back into the mix. Chest has been seen. Top lane still has a camp. Right wing with the channel. Is there a delay over the wall? No, there is not. Rest of gillyShark at Bingo Night moving to mid lane to push up the wave and try and find the mid lane fort. You can only see the stream title on mobile. Shut up. Come on, Yamato Cannon! Pew!
Has destroyed a fort.
Yamato cannon with a 1,610 damage. We'll be able to take down that fort through the mid lane. Hanzo with a dragon strike. Zones back the enemy for the moment. Hogger with a bounce around. Hogger very low on the left-hand side of our screen will go down. That's one Viking. Very low as well. Ice Wall from the Maid. It just once again creates terrain. Doesn't get any sort of catch on anyone but Schumann. Nice scatter and combo from Hanzo. Will find the double kill for the side of Cool Cats and Kittens. gillyShark at Bingo Night. They had the early game control, but it seems to be spiraling a little bit towards the latter half here, as the enemy will get another seed. Lucio, he's going for the Eric. He's going for the Eric. Ah! By the way, heavy caster level 4 or level 13 for the Lucio. A little bit of a stun from the push off. Nubarek burrows and checks bush, and we'll be able to hearth out a top lane, getting... It doesn't really need mana or anything, it's just a faster rotation out to join the allies on the right side. Alrighty, 5 on the Rainer. Top lane Siege Giants get a bit of value over here. Next objective will be center in the... top center. Middle of the map. And will we have 620 talent here for both sides?
It will sprout before you know it.
I don't know why, but like my brain's all over the place today. It couldn't be COVID. I look at it, I'm like, oh, 20 talents here. My brain's like, 16! May goes down to the Hogger because he does actual damage. Push over to fall here. Lucio to be traded in this engagement as well. It's a 2-for-1 favoring the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night. Now, will they rush to top lane? There are Vikings that can kind of pull the objective phase. By the way, Rainer went execute order. Execute orders. This will allow Rainer to cast a Hyperion to the closest enemy hero. Oh, got a couple kills in the bottom and mid, looks like. My apologies on that one. I didn't realize the Hanzo was still being threatened. I thought they backed away. All right. Garden Terrors will spawn fairly far into the lanes, into mid, into bottom. Phoenix is finishing in a camp over here on the right-hand side. Wait, then a new player is insane. He 100 to 0, Hanzo off screen. I don't believe it. I didn't see it. Day, what's up? Hi, Day. Good to see you. I hope you've been well. I hope Trinity's been well. I miss your face. I miss your smell. I miss your laugh. I miss you, Ron. We should go yogging together. 6 to 10 overall in the kills. 20 talent here for both sides. We've got the upgrade for Phoenix at level 20 as well. It's gonna do stuff, I guess. Hogger with a bounce. Oh, nice bounce. Shockwave follow-up. And that's Hogger with the triple kill. Planet Cracker. Yeah. Really rocking and rolling there as Thundercats is gonna be tanking tower shots. If Kaimo's not here, someone's living up to Kaimo's expectations. Why do I feel like that'd be a great bingo square? Tank tower shots as the healer. Simple. I feel like it'd be simple yet great. All right, double keeps will fall to the objective phase here. No shielding to go down either. Yes, please. Oh, okay. Wait, I can sniff you again? Yes. You told me last time I was sniffing you, Day, that it was weird. So I guess, all right, cool. Thanks for your approval. It's all about consent. We don't put intentionally throwing ideas on. Genji dies first. That's a meme. I mostly mean it like the healer doesn't have to die, but it's just the idea that the healer tanks tower shots while a structure goes down. They don't have to, yeah, it doesn't have to be. I see what you mean though about it being a little trolly. I absolutely see what you mean. Not trolly, but throwy. Hogger with the no control into a few of the enemies. Doesn't get a kill. Meeting lurk. I'll enjoy the meeting lurk. I'm just throwing out random ideas. You don't have to take them or anything like that. It just popped in my head. Anubarak is going to burrow onto these Vikings. Hanzo poking back. And actually, Schumann is going to step in for the camp. Wow. Anubarak is able to zone back the enemy, but this is a seed. Over to the side of Cool Cats and Kittens. What's up, ISO? Lurking here if we get our own hot sing started. Well, thank you. God damn it, who put a question mark on the teleprompter? Hurry up from the Vikings to chase in. They do have that Nordic attack squad, if I'm not mistaken, at level 13, I think is. Yeah, Nordic attack squad. Yep. Garden Terror is pushing in up against gillyShark at Bingo Night. Cool Cats and Kittens might have just sustained themselves through this match long enough to be able to start taking down keeps of their own on the opposing side here. The Vikings jump in, but they're tanking too many tower shots. That's going to be a Planet Cracker as well that actually gets a kill, but it's onto a Viking, so I guess it gets quarter value, if you know what I mean. Nice! No control from Hogger. That is a fantastic quadra kill if you count the Vikings. Top lane fort will go down, but this is the race across the map to maybe find a kill. High five, Lucio. Does he have a push off for the stun? Another high five. Nah, Nubrak and the rest are going core. Hyperion from Raynor. Little high fives here and there from Lucio as the Hanzo will be cocooned by Lazy Hydra. Combo onto Beowulf, high five as well. Burrow charge once again from Anubarak with the rewind as Hovarth is getting low. Schumann should have the last auto here. Oh, but they don't! They don't have the last auto. Trying to get execute order. I'm not sure 100%. Might have also been the blind from the May, but it doesn't matter. It is going to be a solid team kill for gillyShark at Bingo Night, and they will end map number 1 here on Garden of Terror. A very good game. Team, hit the building, please. I don't want to int again. Did you win the bet or lose? Well, let's find out here. Let's take a look at the talents. Oh, does Hogger finish level 1? No, the quest was incomplete, but honestly, not by much. Not by much. It was a close one. It was actually a really, really close one. I have no idea when I go into these games whether or not some of these talents are finished or not. There are some talents I could go and figure out by looking at stats and things, but this one I have no idea, and so I thought it'd be a fun one. Close. Very close gamble. All right. I am going to run and grab my cup of tea, and while I do that, let's go ahead and get rid of some ads while I go get my other cup of tea. While I get rid of my empty cup of tea, all right? Hydrate. Yes, I will hydrate in just a second. I do not have anything to hydrate with. All right, there's that. Let's run a minute 30 of ads, and I'll be right back. Alright, sorry, I am back. Alright, ads are done being run. It's on. Put that on. Welcome back, Wrong Burgundy. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. God, man, I don't know why, but, like, just the drainage has been awful. The drainage has been awful for this, for post-COVID. I don't have a ton of, I don't have, like, that cough. It's just, like, constant, just, like, I got up to go get a cup of tea, and I was halfway to the kitchen, and my nose just starts running. Oops. Don't know why, couldn't tell you. Alrighty, let's see, what do we have here for level 1s? Did you catch it? What, COVID? Yeah, I had it last week. Does Sudafed dry things out? Honestly, never for me. Like, I'll take Sudafed, and it never seemingly, I just never get that, like, nose clarity that everyone says they have. Yeah, like, I've tried, like even like, the same thing like Benadryl. People are like, oh, I take Benadryl and it knocks me out and I sleep so good. I'm like, I take Benadryl and nothing happens. Alrighty, Falstead will be going into Q stacks. So, how many Q stacks for Falstead? 100 or more, 99 or less. When we get into this game, I need to blow my nose because it is running constantly. Alright, everyone, let's get into the game and let's start our prediction. We're going to find out what's going to happen here on map number 2. Welcome back into the Nexus Gaming Series. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we have Cool Cats and Kittens, Beowulf on the Ragnaros, Pushover on the Falstad, Hovarth on the Varian, Libidum on the Anduin, and Descalada on the Chromie. To the right-hand side, we've got gillyShark at Bingo Night. We've got Tassadar, played by Chesslooter, Lazy Hydra on the Joanna, Ekib on the Leoric, Thundercats on the Rhaegar, and Schumann to play the Rainer once again. Let's go ahead and start our prediction. How many Q stacks for Falstad? And there you go. You can see Gathering Storm. I need to blow my nose, so BRB.
4, 3, 2, 1. We cannot tarry.
Hey, listen.
Start confirming in chat that he was benched because he did not finish his Journeyman's cooking stacks from the previous map. Makes a lot of sense. I too would be benched if I didn't finish my stacks, so yeah, I understand it completely. Sorry about the slight delay. I am unmuted again, so there we go. Oh, hey, Day. Thank you, you redeemed it. You've done it. Day, you've done it. Day, you've done it. I'm so proud of you. Well, either way, the gamble is still going right now. If you'd like to get your predictions in on how many Q stacks for Falstad. Oh, there's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of doubting on the Q stacks for Falstad. Your dream. Honest to God, Day, when you asked me about that in Twitch chat, I made it that day. I made it in that exact moment. Video on computer is 3 to 4 seconds faster than sound on TV in bedroom. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's usually Amazon Fire Stick and stuff like that. 4 to 1 odds. Hey, I don't blame you playing the odds. I do not blame you playing the odds. There are some channels where exactly I do that, where I'm just like, oh, it's a 2 to 1 odds. Sure, I'll put 10K on this. Why not? Feels okay, man. I do it for you, Day. As long as I can get attention from you, I'm a happy camper. It's all for you, Day! So, as we get into level 4s here between both teams, we will have that Arcane Punisher coming up fairly soon in the mid lane. Chesslooter and friends will start pushing their way into mid lane with the Impaler camp. And nice little penetrating round onto the Varian, just in case he does try and step up for any sort of taunt ability. Meanwhile, in top lane, man, Ekib is punishing Beowulf. Oh man, this Leoric is just making Ragnaros' life a living hell. Get it? Because he's fire and lava, and hell is fire and lava. You get it? Actually, it's kind of not right, is it? Because isn't like hell cold in Dante's Inferno? Because Satan's blue. Anyways. I think this game we needed to do Grubby's Cork in a Bottle. I don't know what that is. I know the Police song Message in a Bottle. Nice force wall from Chesslooter up against the Varian as the taunt will come through. He coined it on CCL. Entomb and force wall. Huh, I don't remember that. I don't remember that one at all, huh? Tassadar beaming down one singular skeletal defender. That's a lot of damage onto the Johanna. Lazy Hydra trying their best to back away as pushover is floating on in. 21 out of the 40 skeletal defenders to the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night, as they will also be really close to level 7s. Gonna see a lot of well taps here and a re-engagement around the objective phase. Maybe it was HGC and I'm gaslighting? Oh, no worries. To be honest, Stark, there are so many things from CCL that I don't remember. It's... Ooh, wait. Leoric Wraith walks in. I thought we were going to see some major plays, but mostly going to be zoned away by the force wall from Tassadar. Schumann getting some chain heals out from Thundercats as this Rhaegar goes in to bite a butt or two, maybe? Nah, he's just going to be looking to help burn down the objective area. Ooh. Hello, Day. My phone just illuminates and I see your name. In Inferno, Hell was different layers, with each one being very fiery and the bottom being freezing cold. I honest to God barely remember Dante's Inferno. I just remember Satan was blue. And I remember I brought that up in religion class one time. Ooh, Ragnaros will be denied the Molten Core, actually, right there. Didn't see exactly who got the delay onto it, but it's whatever. Falstad flies in right on top of the enemy, and pushover needs to back away as the fort in mid lane will drop down to 50%. Tassadar with one more. Psionic Storm for some poke onto the structure. Did they ever make a Dante's Inferno movie? I feel like that'd be a fantastic movie, if done good. Which I don't feel like would be difficult to do. You just follow Dante's Inferno and you do some cryptic morbid shit. I don't know. Talent's back up on the screen for just the moment here. Chromio slowing sands. 23 stacks on the Falstad currently as Ragnaros moves into mid lane. He's got 8 on the Catching Fire. Animation eye thing. What about iframes? How you doing, El Muerto? Good to see you, my friend. Well, with the 10 talent tiers right about here, let's go ahead and cycle through those numbers. Want to give a few moments for anyone to be able to look at the talents if they were curious. As let's take a look at the damage, healing, and experience. Hyperion popped immediately in the bottom lane. Yamato Cannon getting some fantastic siege in this lane as well. Fantastic being the crutch word of the day, if you haven't noticed. And we will... Ooh, will they go for the mid lane fort? Wave is available, Impaler Camp is here. The enemy can make a very short rotation into this mid, so that is a consideration from the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night. As pushover will get some sustained damage with the Lightning Rod, forced back by the penetrating round of this Raynor. Lava Wave through the top. Now let's find out, does the Lava Wave get the spawning wave from the core? We're not going to find out because I think Varian's starting out a fight down over here on Lazy Hydra, and Sister Healing will be forced out of Thundercats. Nice light bomb from the Anduin to just slow down Johanna from backing away and also keeping her within that slowing sands. And that will be a singular kill over to the side of Cool Cats and Kittens' first kill of the game. There's an animation for Dante's Inferno in 2010. Apparently it was rated 6.5 out of 10. Did IGN do it? Okay, who is this Joanna player? You know, I don't know. They're like a very Hydra that's lazy. Don't know. Personally, wouldn't want them on my team. Also because they're not using Pumped Up Pato as their mount. I'm assuming gillyShark at Bingo Night, the mount for the season is the motorcycle and sidecar, but I'm a Pumped Up Pato man. Lava Wave. Oh, sorry. Varian Charge is the one thing I didn't notice for level 10. Oh, the charge to the ally. It doesn't get the distance they need. Anduin forced to use Leap of Faith to save Father. Chromie actually going to go here and there. We don't see this talent very often. It is going to synergize with her level 1, since she is going to be going once again the first time for some extra sand echoes, but the Light Bomb, Varian diving in, Tacitar's forced to use the Archon, and this Archon is getting tons of value. I am liking this. Anduin, no, Leoric gets the Wraith Walk forward, Ekeeb gets the kill, but will pushover get a counter? Yes, I do think so. No idea either, Chess. No idea. Never heard of him before. Oh, Beowulf. Oh, Beowulf. Nice slow from Ekeeb. Oh, I'm sorry. Schumann, could you calm down? Schumann with a penetrating round finds the kill right there. Alrighty.
Red team has summoned a frozen Punisher.
The style looks cool. Oh, I'll have to check this out. I am very excited or curious what they're going to do, because they're making a John Wick 2, aren't they? Not John Wick 2. They're making a Constantine 2, aren't they? Constantine, the first Constantine is fantastic. Great story, good actors and actresses, fun plot. I'd love for them to just really lean into the hellish aspect of it all, and I feel like they could just go even more cryptic and eldritch and horrific. Cthulian, that's the word I'm looking for. Because isn't that a lot of what Constantine is? It's like a lot of Cthulian eldritch horror. Or is it all like gods and devils? I don't honestly know. Because he's a DC character at like his core, right? Like he's like a what's the word? Exorcist, but with a plus. Lovecraftian. That's a good one. Yes. Lovecraftian. Varian dives forward onto the enemy team, but there was a force wall from Chesslooter that denied anyone else from stepping up, so Hovarth was on their own, like, I don't know if I really want to be here trying to step in. Nice penetrating round from Schumann reads the charge from Varian and Entomb from Leoric, the Leap of Faith from Anduin, but he's only got one charge. No Glyph of Faith, no level 16s just yet. That's the Boots of Lion Speed. I also personally just love anything that's like Cthulian and like Lovecraftian. I love that sort of mythos. Like the Cabinet of Curiosity, there were some really good episodes in there. There were some boring episodes in my opinion, but like there were some great Cabinet of Curiosity episodes because they were very in that like Lovecraftian, Cthulian, creepy. Lava Wave top lane to push back the enemy. Ragnaros is forced to use Molten Core, and the swing does not connect, but that is going to be a charge from Varian. Chesslooter, Thundercats backing away in this top lane as the sustained damage from Beowulf will expire, and the fort will be around, let's say 50%. Leoric in bottom lane pushing things up. He did go Mithril Mace at level 7, so these minion wave kills are always important for him. Right? Minion wave kills? Yes. I was like, it's not autos. That'd be insane. Still have a wave in bottom lane that Leoric's floating near. Ekeeb just helping out the allies split the enemy team's attention. Ragnaros will show up in bottom. The enemy was rotating out of mid lane, so Chesslooter and the rest will try and find a quick... Oh my god, the sidewall! Chest Looter saved by the edge of the sidewall right there. The Gust not pushing Tassadar too far away. And Tomb from Leoric forces the Leap of Faith from Mando, and he does have the Glyph of Faith level 16. 16 talents here on both sides as Ragnaros drops a Shifting Meteor. And 62 stacks for the Falstad currently, about 12.5 minutes into this map. Wraith walk out from Leoric. He's going to get slowed a little bit from Varian, who did finish his Lion's Maw at level 1. That's a 50% slow for 2 seconds. Have you seen From Beyond? No, I haven't. I don't think so. What's it on? Hey, if you've got spooky cryptid horror shows for me, please by all means. I love that. Or even movies. I have not seen a good horror movie in a very long time. It's usually cheap scares and, well, the same, you know, rehashed serial killer. Michael Myers, Freddy, Jason. God, the Halloween Ends movie was so bad. Or, what's the one that they've done like 2 movies in the last like year and a half? Scream, which is Ghostface. There we go. Joanna will go down while I'm talking about movies. Ragnaros did fall earlier on in the engagement. Force Wall from Tassadar with the electric fence zones back the enemy, while Leoric continues to mop things up around the objective area. We have 37 on the Joanna, 12 on this Ragnaros. Leoric will go down. He will be able to cheat Death here onto the Varian. But I think the members of gillyShark at Bingo Night might just have to look for a defensive posture during this next objective phase. The last Scream movies, the last 2 were really good. I watched the there was one that went like straight to video on like HBO Max or whatever. I watched that one. It was all right. And then there was like a new one that had like the whole like poster system, or like what's the word I'm looking for? The whole advertisement direction was like something with like a New York subway system, and multiple people from previous movies were supposed to, I don't know, man. It just, they're like, a lot of horror movies lately have been really disappointing. Barbarian was super disappointing to me. I really thought that movie was gonna be a lot better. And then Justin Long showed up and I'm like, all right, this isn't a horror movie anymore, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Justin Long, I can't do you in a horror movie. The the Punisher will jump over the wall, pulled by Lazy Hydra with the shield glare. Keep front gate will be going down as the Mortar Punisher will rocket its way through this top lane, but it's going to get about, what, 25% or so off this keep. I'm just disappointed with Barbarian. And you know what? I was kind of expecting to be, because the and I brought this up on stream a bunch of times. The advertisements for Barbarian were like the old, like, early 2000s, like late 90s, early 2000s, where it was like, the creepiest horror movie released this year. And it shows like in-theater footage of people like, ah! That to me signifies it's not going to be a good movie, because you're not showing anything of the plot. You're just showing it's scary. That's like saying, we'll make the scenes extremely dark and no one can see what's going on, because darkness equals scariness. I got opinions here. I got opinions. Sorry. My apologies to the teams watching. 73 stacks for the Falstad currently does have his cooldown reduction and synergy from 1316. What is that? Well, you got Flow Rider level 13. While Tailwind, that's the trait, is active, Falstad's basic ability is recharge 100% faster. Fantastic! What does 16 do? Ares Gust. Reduce the activation time for Tailwind from 5 to 3 seconds and increase the movement speed bonus from 15 to 25. So, you are basically, as long as you're not taking damage, which means your Tailwind is active, as long as you're not taking damage, you have got 125% movement speed, which is 5% less than mount speed for everyone else, and you recharge your abilities faster. So, really good synergy, 13-16. That's why you do see those talents together, if you were curious as to why. You really liked Underwater. That is Underwater, that's the one with the scuba divers, right? I've seen the ad for, like, the poster for that on, I forget which streaming service, but maybe it's on Hulu? Big light bomb from the Anduin will connect onto 2. We've got the Ancestral Healing with the Farseer's Blessing onto Schumann, spreading that heal around as Falstead will fall. Lava Wave through the bottom lane zones back Chess, who does have the level 20 Force Barrier. No Infinite Archon with Twilight. Leoric finishes out Mithril Mace. Will Wraith walk forward? Entomb available in 12 seconds. Descalada will fall as well. Next objective phase is bottom lane. Gonna be an Arcane Punisher. With the death timers as long as they are, you could look for keep and maybe end. The siege is pretty good. Entomb not connecting onto anyone right there. Or do they get... No, the death timers are long enough and they have so much good damage. Yeah, they should go core at this point. I wasn't sure how aggressive, and I really didn't realize how quickly between Raynor and Tassadar they can burn through that keep. So yeah, Beowulf, the lone defender around the core. Schumann with some autos. As the core shielding is already falling, that's going to be a shield glare. Unfortunately, not going to delay that out, but the delay is not enough from Ragnaros. The members of gillyShark at Bingo Night will take our second best of 3 of the day in a 2-0 GG. Well played. It's always interesting when the trailer house looks at a movie and goes, okay, what part can we, part of this can we possibly sell to anyone? Yeah, that's a good point. Falstead stacks. He was close. He was close. He was 20 hits away, but unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, that is going to be a no on the prediction.